Evening, it's Magic Grandpa with a card trick for a change. I've already sorted some of the cards out to save time. We have Jack, Queen, King. That's the junior, the son, that's the mother, and that's the father. And they all go skiing. These represent piles of snow. So the son decides to go on the slope and off on the snow. But we get an avalanche land on top of him. Any number of these. He's buried in the snow. So Mum goes dashing across onto the pile of snow. And the same thing happens to her. A pile of snow lands on her top of her. And she's buried in it. Dad says, "Oh, where are they? Where are they gone? I must find them." So he jumps on the pile of snow, starts looking, along with 5 helpers. 5 helpers there. So he goes diving into the snow and see if he can find them. So let's see if we can find them. I'll deal the cards out. Watch out to see if you see any of the son, mother and the father. Go as fast as I can. My fingers won't let me go any faster. Oops. Still no sign of them anywhere, so they're still buried in the snow. Every time a picture card comes up, I think it might be the one, but it isn't. Not there. Still no sign of them anywhere. So we've been right through the pile and they're not there. So we'll move those to one side and we'll have another look. Still no sign of them anywhere. So the father and the policeman are digging through the pile to see if they could find them. Still haven't found them. So they'll still have to have another search then. Still haven't seen them? No, I haven't either. So carry on searching. Perhaps I'll find them this time round. Three cards left. The 3 cards left are the son, the mother and the father. They all found each other in the end. That's magic. And I have 2 cards, packs of cards for a change. A red pack and a green pack. The red pack I will use for the trick, and the green pack I will use to select a card from. So for the moment I'll move those out the way, and I'll spread these out to show you that they are all different. Well, first of all, I'll give them a shuffle, just to mix them up a little bit. Let's mix them quite thoroughly. Now I'll spread them out. Let's see if I can get it within view. Okay, as you can see, they are all different. Okay. So now I'll make my prediction. And a bit further down the back. That one. So I'll put those cards over there out of the way. And we've got the 2 there together. Now what I should do now is to count the cards down. And normally an audience member would say stop. But because people then think I'm counting the number of cards and know exactly where to stop, even though I've shuffled them, Alexa is going to add some numbers on to make it fair. Shall I make a start? Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 10.
Here's a number between 1 and 10. It's 10.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll pick the first card and put it in there like that, and put these down on top. And we'll do the same again. A few cards off at random. Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 10.
Here's a number between 1 and 10. It's 1.
1. 1. I will place that card in there. And then we'll square the cards up. Now, what we're going to do is we'll spread the cards out. And you can quite clearly see the green cards and a card next to it. So we'll slide those two out. And we'll slide those two out there, like that. Close them up, put those out the way. Now, there's the card selected by Alexa. These are the cards for my prediction. We mustn't get a little magic wand to make sure things work out right. And Alexa selected the 3 of hearts, and I had already chosen the 3 of hearts. Alexa also selected the King of Diamonds, and I had already...
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
That's all right, Alexa, forget it. And she's also selected the King of Diamonds. I'll have to come up with a code word so she doesn't know what I'm talking about. So there we have my selection and the selected card, my selection and the selected card, and that's magic. Okay, a box and a 10p coin, which I'll place in the box. Close the box. Disappear. Oh, it hasn't. It's still there. I'll have to try something different then. I'll take the coin out of the box and close the box. And we'll take the coin and we're going to push it into the... You hear it go through the box? Because, just make sure, open it, and there is the coin. And that's magic. Good afternoon. It is afternoon for a change. It's the Real Magic Grandpa with a pack of cards. And before we start, I better spread them out so that you can see that they are all different. As you can see, all totally different. Now, I'm going to spread them out the other way in order to select a card so I don't have an audience. Right, so I don't know what I haven't done. I haven't shuffled them, have I? Let's give them a shuffle. Otherwise you could say I happen to know the sequence. Now, I'll spread them out and I will pick a card and then we'll do what we normally do. We'll throw a dice and move on from there. So even if I did know what that card was, it wouldn't be any good. That's a 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one there then will be the get out chosen card. Now, I'm not going to pick it up for the moment. What I'm going to do, close my eyes, put my hand in front of my face when I pick the card up so I can't see what that card is. It's there somewhere. Can you see it? Okay, place it back down again. Right. Now, first of all, we'll authenticate that that card is the chosen card. Yes, the magic one agrees that is the chosen card. And and we can slide it back somewhere in the middle. But then I know it's in the middle, so I'm going to shuffle them to move it elsewhere in the pack. And get the cards to slide in together. And we'll just do an overhand shuffle. Now that card is there somewhere. Yes, Magic Wand says it's there somewhere. Now I'm going to do a mind reading act. Well, not necessarily a mind reading, it's a card reading act, because I've got to work out where your card is and pick it out. And I mean, that's concentrating on what you're thinking about. So I'll have to run through a few cards at a time just to make sure we don't miss anything. Doesn't seem to be anything in that end of the pack. Is it there? No. Is it there? Yeah, it's still there. I'll take a few off the other end now. Not so easy to slide them off this way. Is it there? No. Is it there? Yeah, it's still there. Slide a few more off from here. Where is it now? Not there? There? Yeah, it's still there. I haven't missed it yet. Okay, I haven't got many cards left now. It's not those four. We've only got two left. And one of those must be your card. I'm holding them. I shouldn't have been looking for that. Which one of those two is your card? I think it's that one. We'll check. Yes, decided to wake up. That one? No. So that is your chosen card. And that's magic. The usual pack of cards and a box. And the box contains the selection. That's the mystery bit. So first of all, we'll have to split the cards into sections so that we can ask Alexa to pick a number, and that's the fairest way. We've got, if I can get it right. Okay, we've got 4 levels there now. So what we need then is a number between 1 and 4. Alexa, give me a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 1.
1. Oh, right down there. Okay. So we'll take those back, peel them off, and the selected card is that one. Now, you're all waiting eagerly to find out if I've got the right card. So we'll have a look at the prediction first. And the prediction is, oh, you have a spider. I did that one Christmas with my granddaughter. She nearly had a fit. And the reason we've ended up with a spider in the box is because the card has got a spider's web on it. That was the only card in the deck. All the cards you see are different. And that's magic. Good evening, it's Magic Grandpa, and it's a Thursday, which I expect surprises you. The reason why I didn't go on last night was I was out all day long with my daughter, as it was my birthday, and felt too tired to do a performance last night, so I'm doing it tonight instead. And it's card night. Normally I'd ask a member of the audience to cut the cards, but I will do the cut. Just do a cut like that, and there's the chosen card. And what we'll do, place it back in the pack, put the other cards on top, square them up, do a cut, and I'll do a shuffle this way around so you can see that all the cards are different. Now, what I should do now is a little bit more of a shuffle, square the cards up, get them all square. And then we will tap it with our magic wand to make your card come to the top. And there's your card. Oops. No, it's not. Oh dear. Anyway, I'll put that card down there for the moment. And I'll see if I can find what's happened to the king. No, it's not there. That must be the card. It is. It's the King of Spades. That's magic. Good evening. It's Monday, a Magic Grandpa Day, and I have a glass jar, a cork to go in it. It's quite a thick cork, so it will take quite a bit of banging to get that coin to go through there and into the glass. So first of all, we put our magic influence on the glass, abracadabra, take the coin, place it on the top very carefully, and there we go. Got halfway there. Got there. That's the problem with a thick cork. It takes more than one bang sometimes to force it through. But there is the coin. There is the glass. And that's magic. See you on Wednesday. Have here the box, which I'll open up, show the inside and the front. An old box, so it's a bit stiff, as you can see. Nothing in there. Lift the box up. Say the magic word, abracadabra, and out comes handkerchief. That's magic. With this piece of magic, I'm going to predict exactly what colour a mysterious or pre-selected number from here will appear on. Normally I would ask a member of my audience to rotate this, but I'll shut my eyes and rotate it so I can't see where it's finishing, and line it up properly. Okay, now I'm going to predict on this card exactly which colour this particular digit here, when we put it on, will end up on. I've selected it and it's down there. Now I'm going to spin this because I haven't got an audience to give me a number. So we come up with number 7. You all agree with that? So we put this little device on number 7. And we're going to move it round 7 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yellow. Okay, and I selected on my piece of card yellow. That's magic. Good evening. After a lot of requests, here is a Money Grandpa with a series of notes. I'm not an expert collector of notes. I've just picked them up as I've gone along. In lots of cases I wish I'd picked up more, but I didn't, so I only have very few of the earlier ones. Tonight we're on Canadian ones, And the first one is $1 Canadian. And that's the other side. That one I know is around about 1959 because I picked that one up myself whilst I was in the Merchant Navy in Montreal. So the next is a $1 note, which is a lot later, but I don't know when. Somebody might well be able to advise me for a date for it. And that is part of the same set as a $2 one. That's the $2 one, Queen's head. And that's all I have of that one. And I'd like to know when they were issued. After that came a slightly different design without, well, there's a Queen's head on one of them. The $1 has disappeared because I believe they're using coins in that particular time. Once again, I don't know the actual issue date. And that's the 5. And I believe these were brought over by my niece a few years ago when she came over. Once again, I don't know the date of them. And that's the 10. Now the last ones I have, I do know that these are the current ones because they're made of plastic, and my sister brought them back from Canada last year. That is the 5 because I don't believe the 2 exists now. That's a coin. That's the other side. And there's the 10. And as you can see, they have a see-through part on it as well. And there's the 20. I do know that they're current issue, but I would like to know when they started issuing them. And the last one of the set is the 50. Very smart looking note. I'm told by Alexa that that's worth around £26 in English money. Okay, that's all I have for the moment. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to your comments on when they were issued, how long for, etc., etc. And thank you very much in advance for that information. So it's good night from Money Grandpa. Good afternoon, it's Magic Grandpa. Little pack of cards, dice, magic wand. Ooh, it's got red specks on there. Looks like it's got measles. That's been to London though. And a cup to put the dice in so that we can make decisions. First of all, I will spread the cards out so that you can see that they are all different. And I can get my finger underneath there. I can scoop them all back up again. Getting better at that. Now, I need to divide it into 4 equal piles to speed things up. The simplest way to do is to split the pack into 2 equal halves when near enough. Split this one again to 2 equal halves. They look fairly even. Easiest way. Yes, very level. Okay, now remember the orders. We normally pick a pack. I will throw a dice, 1, 2, 3 or 4. If we get 5 or 6, we throw it again. It's a 5. Okay, we throw it again. For a 2. Pack number 2, we'll remove all the other ones. Put those to one side. Now we'll select a card from here. And we'll do what we do normally. I pick a card, which I'll say will be that one. And I'll throw a dice, see which one we should have. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and he just made that. So, that is the chosen card. Oh, I'm not supposed to show you, am I? I'm not supposed to show me. Right. Okay. And we slide it somewhere in the pack. Gently. And just to make sure, because I know it's in the centre to start with, I'll shuffle them. Mix them all up. Now, it's a mind game. You've got to concentrate on that card, and I will concentrate as well and identify the card from the vibes that that card gives off. Now, obviously to start with, I must give it the magic, just to get that card to stand out a bit better. And we'll go through and sort out which are your cards, if not any of those. It's not any of those. Take them off the other end. It's not any of those. So it must be one of these two. I'll keep the cards down so I can't see them. I think it's a black card. It's a black card, so it's not that one. So it's this one. And my magic wand is telling me 7 of clubs, and it is 7 of clubs, and that's magic. Good evening, it's Magic Grandpa with a pack of cards. Got all of them out. Earlier on I checked the cards and I was one short. Where was it? In the box. First of all, I'll just slide the cards through. They are all different, but I think I'll do a quick shuffle just to make sure they're all nicely mixed up. Now I'm going to deal down 4 cards, and I'm going to deal a different number on top. Normally my audience will say when to stop. Don't have an audience. I'll have to use Alex. I daren't say the full name, otherwise she'll interrupt me. And I'll ask her to pick a number between 4 and 13. I can't go above that because if I said 20 and she called 20, we'd run out of cards. So, Alexa, give me a number between 7 and 13.
Here's a number between 7 and 13. It's 9.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alexa, give me a number between 7 and 13.
Here's a number between 7 and 13. It's 12.
12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alexa, give me a number between 7 and 13.
Here's a number between 7 and 13. It's 8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we might as well put the rest on there and turn that one over. So each pile has been a completely random number. So we'll pop the cards onto a pile. Take the pile and we'll cut the cards. And I'll now spread the cards out and we'll see exactly where our selected cards are. It's a pair, oh there we are. So we'll slide those out and then we'll slide this pair out. slide this pair out. If you can see all those, yes. And we'll slide this pair out. And then get rid of the rest of the cards. Not literally, just put them to one side. Now, let's bring these where you can see them on the screen. Now, those cards there were picked with random numbers generated by Alex over there. And what did she find? She found an ace with that one, an ace with that one, an ace with that one, and an ace with that one. And that's magic. Good evening, it's Magic Grandpa. Twice in an evening. You're doing well. A lot of you have noticed, I've been reading your comments, that I'm sitting in my normal position. That's because the bed I had to use because I couldn't climb the stairs has been dismantled, standing up in a corner over there. You may also notice a strip of table behind. There's a reason for that. When I had this back here earlier, I caught the corner. The bottle fell over, but luckily the cap was on. So just to be safe for the moment, I'll bring it forward. Also, the bottle has a name on it, Lily. If there are any Lilies watching, evening to you, Lily. Hope you enjoy it. So I have a bottle, magic wand and a pencil. Let's take the cap off. As you can see, there's no hiss. It's as flat as a pancake in there, so I'm not going to drink any of it. But it does have special magic properties. When I wind my magic round it will attach itself to things. So if I put my pencil in there like that, I say abracadabra, the point is in the liquid, yes, and it will, nothing underneath, nothing over the top, nothing up the back, nothing up the sides, either side. And that's magic. Stop that dripping on the cloth. That is the trick for tonight. Have a nice evening. Good evening, it's Magic Grandpa with a pack of cards. And I'll shuffle them this way up so that you can see that all the cards are different. Okay, and normally I would ask a member of the audience to cut a few cards off the top of the deck. Now I'll close my eyes so I can't see exactly how many cards I'm taking. Like those. I'll do a count just to make sure I've got a nice even number. $16, bang on. I'm going to do those into 4 separate piles. Now, we've had a shuffle, an entirely random blindfolded cut of the deck, but we have magic on our side, so we say abracadabra with an ace on that pile. Same on this one, abracadabra, we have another ace. This one, we have yet another ace, and guess what's on the last pile? You guessed right, it's an ace. And that's magic. First of all, I'll show you that they are all different all the way through. And normally I would ask a member of the audience to cut the cards, but unfortunately I have to do it myself. So I'm going to cut the cards and we end up with the 10 of spades. Now watch carefully, 10 of spades has gone back into the middle of the pack. Okay, right in the middle, or it was in the middle. Little tap of the magic wand and it's arrived on the top of the deck. It's gone. Where's it gone to? Well, somewhere near the bottom, I think. Yeah, here it is, at the bottom of the pack. That's magic. And the cards are all different. No cards tonight, but you've got to have a good imagination. Here I have two boxes, and you've got to imagine that these are houses. That's the roof. And there's another box. First side. I have two coins here, but they're people. Well, they've got people on there anyway. Two Elizabeths. And they lived in the houses next door to each other. After a while, chatting on the phone, it'd be an awful lot cheaper if we lived in the same house. So, Elizabeth from this house decides to pop over and go and live with her friend in the other house. And they live happily for a few days, and then have a big argument. And one says to the other, "But I'm going home." And all of a sudden, she jumps out from one into the other. You see it? There's only one coin in this, completely empty, and only one person in this house, completely empty. That's magic. Good evening, it's Magic Grandpa, or possibly late afternoon, whatever you'd like to call it. I have the pack of cards, and I have the Ace of Diamonds. And I don't want the Ace of Diamonds, I want to change it. So I place it on the top of the pack, give my little magic wave. I place my hand over the top very, very carefully and say, abracadabra. Take my hand away, and we have the Ace of Spades. And that's magic. It's good evening from Magic Grandpa. The pack of cards. Hope I don't have any broken ones in there. First of all, I will shuffle the pack. Not easy to do with fingers like mine. And we'll do a cut. And we'll do another cut. And this is where the magic comes in. Royal flush. I only hope members of my card club are not watching this. That's good evening from me. That's magic. Good evening, it's Magic Grandpa with a pack of cards to try and do a little bit of mind reading down through the cards. I'll just show them that they're all different. We're all different. And just to make certain they're mixed, a quick shuffle. And put them in the box. Now, I would normally ask an audience for a number, but I don't want to go between 5 and the end of the deck, so we're restricted to 26. Alexa, give me a number between 5 and 26.
Here's a number between 5 and 26. It's 22.
22. Okay, so we'll count off 22. But before we do that, I'll work my way through. And the 22nd card, I think, is the black card. It's 6 of clubs. So we'll count 22 cards and see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, yeah, 22, and that last card is the 6 of clubs. That's magic. Good evening, it's Magic Grandpa with 2 piles of cards and 2 jokers. Jokers are very unusual cards. They're not used very often in games of cards, and they don't like that, so they stick together. Now I'm going to separate them, and they're going to find their way back together again. So I'm going to split these 2 piles. Normally a member of the audience would do this for me, but I'll do it myself. But before I start, I forgot one important thing. The cards are all different, and so is this pack. It's all different. And as I said, I'll cut them into 2 separate piles. Now, we're going to place one of the jokers on, doesn't matter which one, the audience will tell me normally. I'll put it on that one. And the other one is the one we're going to lose. They've got to find each other. Now we're going to mix them up. We'll swap them over, and then we'll pack them into a pack. And then we're going to cut them a few times just to make sure that they're well and truly mixed up. Now I'm going to run through the cards into 2 separate piles, and the one that shows the face-up joker is telling us that the other card he knows is in his pile. So we'll fill them out. So the Joker's telling us that his friend is in that pile. So we'll dispose of these cards. Not literally, just move them out of the way. And we'll do the same again. I collect all the cards up together. I'll go as quick as I can. And he's appeared in that one. So that's the one where he suspects his friend is. And we'll do it again. And he's in that pile, so he's getting closer to his friend. Has he found him? Of course he has, because that's magic. Good afternoon, it's Magic Grandpa. I think it's afternoon, it's not quite evening yet anyway. I've done over the cards because people wanted to see some coin tricks. So I have a pedestal which has a gold coin in it. I have another one there which is empty. And I have 2 covers. Get some light in there, I suppose. Yep, there we are. Nothing in there whatsoever. And of course my trusty magic wand. So we'll cover that one over, and we'll cover that one over. And say the magic word, abracadabra. Abracadabra. And that coin's gone. It's appeared over there. Nothing in the covers. And there's the coin. Not very valuable. It's made of plastic. It's cheaper. Good evening, it's Magic Grandpa. Hope you've had a nice day. We haven't, it rained all day. I have a pack of cards in my hand and another pack on the table there. In this one I have changed a card round. I made a selection. I want you to think about the first card that comes into your mind, write it on a piece of paper, and see if we're all of a like mind. Now the card I've chosen is, anybody got a drum roll? The Ace of Spades. I'm interested to know how many of you actually got that right. But I cheated to a certain extent because I made a second selection because the ladies were more likely to pick this card. So write a second then if you want to, or keep the one that you've already thought of. And the next one was Queen of Hearts. And I'd very much like to know how that worked out. Now, we'll get on to the magic. I have a pack of cards. I'll give them a quick shuffle. So you can see they're all different. The top card is the 2 of diamonds. Now I'm going to take that card, there it is, and slide it halfway through the pack. There it is, in the middle of the pack. And we say abracadabra and keep top 2 together. Lo and behold, it's back on top. And we'll take another one. Take it again. Put it in the middle of the pack. Tap on the card, magic card, say abracadabra, and it's appeared back on the top again. And that is magic. Good night from Magic Grandpa. See you next week.